Hello, hello, my friends. It's been a pretty good day. AMC had a very stellar earnings, and that's not even mentioning the earnings call. Earnings were beat in every metric, and on top of that, there was a very, very, very satisfying, powerful delivery by Adam Aron himself stating that retail owns the float. Again, retail owns 90% of the shares outstanding, before even including ETFs. So, I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. This is the one take wonder, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I think that people have kind of forgotten a few things. And maybe forgotten isn't the right word, but in terms of what is immediately recallable by one's own memory. Right, we have this short-term memory, not short-term, but somewhere in between short and long-term, so call it medium-term. This part of your brain that allocates important facts or important things you need to do, anything that you can't pay attention to right now, but is ready in a buffer somewhere for you to recall at a moment's notice. I think with everything that's been going on worldwide, forget the market, it's repainted everything in that little buffer that we all have, and especially in the compartment of what's going on in the markets, what's going on, with regulation, what's going on with enforcement. One of the things that I would like to bring up again is GameStop having a 240% short interest in January of 21. That just seemingly vanished overnight. Just oh, Lordy, hallelujah. The short interest disappeared. Kenny G is fine. He's great. Hallelujah. Because that's how shorting a company 2.5 times over its float just disappears. That alone, that came from the SEC. And yet there's no answers on that. How is this allowed? How did it go on for so long? How did it even get to that point? Why did it ever go over 100%? So the point I'm getting to here is the items that some of these asshats on Twitter or on mainstream media, whatever term, whatever outlet, Gasparino and fucking Greenfield, you jerk off too, criticizing conspiracy theorists who were just angry about meme stocks and that they were holding the bag and whatever, sure. Despite what they have been saying, all of their points claiming that there was something moot about what we were claiming. And I say we as a very general term. This is not collectivifying or implying that there is a group of organized investors who are conspiring together and committing to market manipulation. That's not what I'm going for. Fuck off. But the things that we've been criticized for and outcasted for, these gaslit terms, these gaslit expressions and claims and misrepresentation of facts and quotes are all true. So retail owns the float on AMC Entertainment Holdings. GameStop had a 240% short interest. There's now a DOJ investigation into abusive short selling that has now tangled up even Citadel, who Gasparino claimed wasn't involved. He got a word from somebody confirming. Sure. The point is we need to individualize these facts and commit them to short-term memory. This needs to be the rhetoric going forward in terms of fighting market corruption and the exploitation of authorized participant privileges, aka market makers, and short exempt volume, and that's what needs to be done. We have these official figures from official entities that should be brought into official legal environments, because the facts and figures that have been supplied by these official regulators and official that's and thises are what are cited in courts. That is your platform for a case. That is your platform for change. We have them. We have them in our hands. We've had them in our hands. But because of all the confusion and noise, I don't think it's been that apparent that we have it. We have it. I mean, like, there's no other way to put it. There's a case for this, way beyond suspicion. So from now on, I'm going to be putting at the beginning of every video, I'm going to tweet it every day, that GameStop short interest was at 240%. AMC Entertainment Holdings is owned 90% by retail. There is a DOJ probe into abusive short selling. All of these things that all of these people who have their own special agendas in mind, whatever they had to say was completely and utterly false and a misrepresentation of the public's opinion and sentiment. So moving forward, I ask that everybody does the same. I ask that people truly recite and broadcast and signal to the world that this was not just a conspiracy. This was not just a pump and dump. Whatever it is, whatever label, I don't fucking care. This is blatant abuse within capital markets. This is blatant abuse of authorized participant privileges. Companies that are publicly valued are vulnerable to abuse and outright exploitation within their own value at which they're appraised for. But it's a free market. So that's that. And we're going to keep this fucking train rolling. I never thought I'd be here. I was just another guy browsing through Reddit trying to figure out what was next. What's the new clue? What's the new piece of data? And now here I am. You know, I'm lucky enough to be a part of The Voice. So hopefully I get to use it for something that really does make an impact. This is way beyond two stocks.